Yo, what is good, MFFLs? Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am Jeffrey Cooperstein, and we are here on Sunday afternoon for a watch party between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. Last time we did a watch party, it was Mavs versus Warriors, and the Mavs came out with a crucial dub at home. This time, they are in San Francisco at the Chase Center, playing the Warriors for, I believe, the fifth time this year, given the NBA Cup schedule. It's been a awkward schedule, and I believe the Mavs have played the Warriors 4 times on the road and just once at the AAC. But nonetheless, that is why we're here. Welcome into today's show. Appreciate all of you guys joining us. I see some real ones in the chat already, like Noah Turner, like Noah Borneo, Cash Plays COD. He says, Knicks make me depressed. The Knicks got mollywopped by the Celtics in the first of the NBA doubleheader on ESPN. While we are getting warmed up here about, I would say, 10 minutes-ish from tip-off, let me know where you guys are watching from down in the comment section. Curious to see where all of you guys are tuning in to today's show from. Shout out your city or country. Let me know where the real ones are located here. Sean Saran, my guy, I see you on Twitter. Go Mavs. Noah, random user saying, let's go Warriors. I know you guys are still heard about the trade, as am I, don't worry. But I can't root for the Warriors. I'm still going to be rooting for the Mavs. These guys have suckered me in already. They've suckered me in. Tuesday's going to be weird, man. Tuesday against the Lakers, which we will be live for, by the way, so please tune in for that as well. Against Luka and the Lakers will be crazy. Noah watching in Italy. That's what's up, Noah. That's what's up in Italy. A little 9 p.m.er there. Darius Smart watching from Savannah, Georgia. Noah said Luka went off yesterday. Yes, he did. His first good game with the Lakers. And I knew it was going to come at some point. But watching him do Luka things with the Lakers and everyone being like, oh my God, this is so crazy. Where us Mavs fans are just sitting back and we're like, yeah, this is kind of what he does. That was a B performance from Luka. It's still so frustrating. Sean watching from Louisville, Texas. That's what's up. Richard Lee. Good to see Luka play good yesterday after all Lakers fans hating on him. Cash Plays COD watching from Canada. Noah, do I think Max Christie has all-star potential? All-star is a little far-fetched. I think he's really good. And we'll talk about Max Christie and my PrizePicks here in just a moment. But he showed that he's more than just a role player that he was with the Lakers. Noah, exactly. And I would have rejected it. That's how crazy the trade was. Absolutely ridiculous. But we are here for Mavericks and Warriors. Hopefully we can forget about Luka for at least a couple hours to watch the Mavs try to win their 4th straight and 6 of their last 7. Given all of the noise that's happening, you'd think the sky is absolutely falling in Dallas, which it still is for the most part. But the Mavs are on a bit of a good run of form here, as they'd say in the soccer world. And they can win this. That's 4 in a row heading into the matchup against the Lakers. So that would be cool to see for sure. We'll get to the rest of today's show here in just a few moments, but I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. The second half of basketball season is here, and there's no better place to get real money action than our friends over at PrizePicks. PrizePicks also puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes, and you can play PrizePicks in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and, of course, Texas. Here's my projection for today's game between the Mavs and the Warriors. I took the more on Max Christie, 13.5 points. Max has scored 15 points in each of his games with the Mavericks so far, so I'll take the more there. Klay Thompson has played great against the Warriors this year. I'll take the more on 14.5 for him. And then Steph Curry, who was off last time against the Mavs, I'll take the less on 37 points, rebounds, and assists combined for Mr. Curry. You can copy my picks, or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. That link is down in the live chat and the description of today's show. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. All right, let me know who you got down in the comment section. Type DAL for the Mavs or type GSW for the Golden State Warriors. Curious to see who you guys have winning today's game. In our live poll, we have 40 votes, 72% of you saying the Mavs, to 28 saying the Dubs. I like that. Noah, DAL, Cash Plays COD, DAL. Brian Smith, Tuesday cometh. Tuesday cometh indeed, my friend. We will be live here on Mavericks Today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see an absolute glass case of emotions that I will be for that game. Aaron M says Golden State going to win by 12. Golden State is like a 9.5-point favorite in this game, which is kind of crazy to me. Luka might drop 59 on the Mavs. Sean, do I think this team, when they are fully healthy, can be a top 5 defensive team? I actually do, Sean. I believe they could be. If Davis, Lively, Gafford, everybody was healthy, I think they could be a top 5 defensive team. But unfortunately, I don't see this team getting healthy at all, or getting fully healthy at all for the rest of this season at least. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know if this team will ever be at full strength for the remainder of the season, given how they're playing so far. Let's go here and here. If you haven't already, it would be greatly appreciated if you guys could hit that subscribe button. It's youtube.com/Mavericks TV, Mavs TV, excuse me, covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors, doing analysis, live watch parties like the one that you're watching right now, and all of that good stuff. We have over 31,500 subscribers already here on the channel. Our goal is to get to 32,000. Can we do it for our guy, OJ Mayo? Can we do it for our guy, OJ? Hit that subscribe button right now, youtube.com/Mavs TV. Is Powell going to play today? Powell is out today, Cash Plays COD. Powell is out. He's closer and closer to returning, but he is out with that hip strain. Maybe plays Tuesday against the Lakers. But we'll see on that. Sean, should the medical staff be fired? I can't answer that honestly on the show because of everything that's gone on. Who knows? I don't know if I can. You might not, Noah. You might not. Roni is back. What's good, Roni? At least PJ plays more rebounds and scoring. PJ has been awesome. He had 24 and 7 the other night against the Pels. Hopefully he can give us a little more of that today. He'll be up against a good matchup in Draymond Green, though, so we'll see if PJ is as effective as he was on Friday. I'm going to... Papadopoulos. That's very Greek. You know Klay going to have 25. Klay has played well against the Dubs this year, so I expect Klay to have a good game. That's why I took the more on his PrizePicks for today. That's why I took the more on Klay's PrizePicks. If you want the Mavs to beat the Warriors, if you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out our channel. We've got 54 people watching and 11 likes. If we could get to 20 likes before the start of the game, that would be fantastic. 80 legacy of 10 minutes with the Mavs. Hey, it was 2.5 quarters, and he looked like a top 5 player in the league when he played. That was sick. And then he got hurt, and now he's out for an undisclosed amount of time. No one actually knows when Anthony Davis is going to play again. Now, he was seen pregame. He was doing some light shooting, a light pregame routine workout. Expected to be reevaluated on March 6th, which is 12 days from now. So we'll see if the Mavericks medical staff gives Davis the green light to start contact and to start practicing and eventually playing. I'd be surprised if on March 6th we learned that Anthony Davis was cleared. I'll just say that. Kayla Martin, don't be posting on IG. You coming back and still haven't played a game yet. Should we have traded QG for Caleb Martin? I don't know who Caleb Martin is because I haven't seen him play. Of course I know who Caleb Martin is, but he hasn't played for the Mavs yet. It'd be nice to see him actually suit up for this team. We are 10 minutes away from tip-off here, typical ESPN, with the 2:40 tip. Noah, I would not take that trade. No chance. Random user saying, go Warriors. I know you're rooting for the Mavs in the back of your head. You can't fool me. Can't fool me. Josh Hart was an assist off a triple-double today as the Celtics beat the Knicks 118-105 in the first of the NBA triple header going on ESPN today. Mavs and Warriors up next, and there is a game later. I can't remember what that game is, though. Robert Kobe Fitness, what's good, brother? How you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday. The other ESPN game is the Cavaliers and Grizzlies. That's a solid game as well. Would the Suns have given up Booker for Luka? I don't know, Noah. I'm not sure, to be honest. Booker seems like a Suns lifer, so I don't know if they would have. Obviously, Luka's a better player, but. Trickshot King, what's good? Who I have winning the championship? Great question. I have no idea who's going to come out of the West. I feel pretty confident in the Celtics repeating in the East. Coming out of the West, I could see the Nuggets. I could see the Lakers. I could see the Thunder. I think those three are probably your favorites in the West. Am I missing somebody else? I'm pretty confident it's the Celtics in the East, though. I don't think Memphis is making it out of the East. I don't think Houston's making it out. So I would say OKC, Denver, or the Lakers would be my picks to come out of the West. Out of the East, I'm pretty confident in the Celtics to do so. Trickshot King, I said, what's up? Exactly. If the Mavs play the Thunder in a playoff series, I'm picking the Dallas Mavericks to win. I'm not picking the Mavs to win a title. But if we end up facing the Thunder, and let's say it's the 1-8, the Mavericks are in the play-in, and we face the Thunder in the first round, I'm picking the Dallas Mavericks to win that series, and you know for a fact. Mark Dagno, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and the OKC Thunder do not want to see that DAL across from them in the first round. They don't. That's a fact. I'll be honest, I think I'd pick the Mavs to beat the Grizzlies in a playoff series. I wouldn't pick them to beat the Lakers in a playoff series. I don't know if I'd pick them to beat Denver either. But if you're facing OKC or Memphis in the first round, I would pick the Dallas Mavericks to win that game, to win that series. Knicks will win the chip next year. Noah, I'm sure you were watching my boy Marshall Green earlier. You guys may have to make a coaching change in order to win a championship. Don't be sorry, Trickshot King. Welcome in. Zakaria says, Warriors, best team ever. No. I dislike the Warriors. Did Kyrie really have 42 points and 0 assists against the Warriors in the last game? That just doesn't seem possible. They got Brian Windhorst on screen, who I can't stand, alongside Stephen A. Thank God I have headphones on, so I can't hear those stiffs talk about the Mavs. Random user, I know you're hurt, but I know you're still a Mavs fan at heart. I know you're still a Mavs fan. Can't fool me. You can lie to anybody else. Can't fool me. Here is our Super Chat menu for today, if you're so inclined. Any and all Super Chats are greatly appreciated as they go directly back to helping out our channel. Any Super Chat will give you a shout out and put you on screen right here next to me. $5 will spin the Mavericks Today wheel. Let's see what we got on the wheel for today. We got jumping jacks. We got shots. Let's go Mavs chant. My favorite game, name a random Mav. Say something nice about Nico Harrison. Those are just some of the items on the wheel. So if you want me to spin the wheel, $5 Super Chat. $10. Right there. I got some Patron lined up. We'll take some shots. Have some fun here on a Sunday afternoon. We can make it a Sunday fun day if you don't want to. Again, no Super Chats aren't required whatsoever, but they are greatly appreciated. They help out the channel and go directly towards our resources here at Chat Sports. If If you're a real Mavs fan, type MFFL down in the comment section. I know we got 91 people watching. I know we got some MFFLs in here. Even despite the trade, no, we're still fans of this team. They do it to us. The organization broke our hearts, but I will still be rooting for this team through thick and thin. Shout out Cash Plays COD, Sigma, Noah, Phil, Avocados. I like that. Avocados Duck. Give me 1 sec. I got to put the fan on. It's a little toasty in our studios here today. It's warm in Dallas. All right, there we go. Had to get the fan on. All better. Classic Nico Harrison to end up with the number 1 pick in the draft and trade it away. I don't think the Mavs will end up with the number 1 pick because I don't think they'll end up being in the lottery. But he would. He'd trade it for Kevin Durant. Trade Cooper Flag for Kevin Durant. He'd do it. Oh, man. All right. We should be about 4 minutes away from tip-off now, as typical ESPN. When they say 2:30, they mean 2:40. I should have known better. That's on me. I trusted them for some reason. Noah, tell Nick Roloff the Heat suck. I will tell Nick Roloff the Heat suck. He'll actually be in the studio next door doing the Miami Heat game here. He is here. I already saw him earlier today. We were talking some Miami Heat hoops, so he knows he knows that I think they suck. Who would I rather have, Flag or KD? Great question. Nico Harrison would say Kevin Durant, and it's not even close, given the vision that he has. I think Cooper Flag is a top 15 type player in the league. Is he a top 5? Is he a generational player? I don't know if he's that. I think he's really good. I'm not sure he's great. Do you want one more great season of KD and then 2 to 3 probably really good seasons? Or do you want potentially 7 seasons of really good Cooper Flag? It's a tough decision, actually, when you think about it. But we won't have to find that out. We won't have to find that out. Albin, that gets you a ban, so we'll see you later. Don't wish injuries on players in the chat. That'll get you banned. I agree, Aaron M. That was, well, not the final nail. One of the million nails that were in the... trade. Absolute joke that trade was. Everyone knows it. Literally everyone knows it. And here we are. We just have to sit here and take it. We just have to sit here and take it. All right, looks like a rainy, foggy San Francisco, California today at the Chase Center as the Golden State Warriors, the 4-time NBA champions over the last 10 years, are set to take on our Dallas Mavericks here. The starting 5 for the Mavs: Kyrie Irving, Dante Exum, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and Kessler Edwards. Edwards playing in his 38th game today, active for his 38th game of the season. He is on a 2-way contract, and 2-way players can only play in 50 games. So Edwards, after today, will have 12 more games that he can play in before the Mavericks either have to elevate him to the active roster or just flat out keep him on the bench for the rest of the year. The problem with that being, the Mavericks can't sign someone until April 10th, given where they are in the salary cap situation. So Edwards can play 12 more games plus 2 more if they were to sign him on April 10th, because there are 2 games after that date. Interesting situation the Mavericks are in with Kessler Edwards right now. Hopefully Dwight Powell comes back soon and the Mavs are able to kind of use those games wisely for Edwards, but they're going to run into a situation where they're not going to be able to play him. The Mavericks in their traditional white uniforms, the Warriors in their traditional blue uniforms here, as we are set to tip off here at Golden State. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Noah, yes, he basically is a creative player. What up, Brent Workman? What's good? Starters for the Warriors: Steph Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green. Interesting lineup. Podziemski starting, as is Moses Moody. Jimmy Butler playing the 4, more or less. Interesting. Warriors must have some injuries. Josh Tiven throws the ball up in the air. The tip is corralled by Kyrie. First possession goes to the Mavericks. Here's Dante Exum at the left hash mark. He's going to back down Curry. He'll go across a screen there. Exum driving right. Scoop layup is good for Dante Exum as the Mavs are on the board first. Nice play by Dante Exum to get the Mavs going. Jimmy Butler will take a left wing 3 on the other end, misses it. Kyrie gets the rebound. Up the left side is Irving. Throws it to PJ. PJ will pull up for 3 and hit it. PJ Washington continuing his scoring red hot form as the Mavs have a 5-0 lead 1 minute into this one. Here's Draymond posting up. Throws it to Curry in the lane, who will lay it up and in. Nice pass by Draymond to find the cutting Curry. Exum quickly the other way. Hands it off to Edwards, who finds himself wide open in the lane for a left-handed jam. Seven to 2. Draymond to Podziemski. Down low to Jimmy Butler, who's guarded by Kessler Edwards. On the left side, Butler looks for Curry on a curl. It's stolen. Here's Kyrie. Mavs have 3-on-1. Kyrie in the lane. Up, under, no good. That was a weird finish by Kyrie. Probably should have passed that one off. Draymond in the lane. Goes up on Edwards. Great defense by Kessler Edwards. He gets his own rebound. Up to Klay. Pull up. 3. No good. Draymond gets the rebound, and they will slow it down here with Jimmy. Butler over to Moody. Moody down low to Draymond. Draymond spins away from Kyrie, will lay it up for the easy deuce. Here's Exum. Exum drives left on Curry. Gets trapped in the corner. Finds Edwards in the lane, up for a 2-hand slam. Kessler Edwards running the rim here early. Timeout, Steve Kerr. That's what I like to see. Dante Exum got trapped down on the baseline, found the cutting Kessler Edwards right to the rim for the slam. And the Mavs are up early, 9-4, here on the Golden State Warriors. Good start for the Mavs. Very good start for the Mavs. All right. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just make more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. The second half of the basketball season is here, and there's no place to get real money action than our friends over at PrizePicks, who put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks is also the best place to get action in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. Here is my projection for today. I took the more on Max Christie, 13.5 points. I also took the more on Klay Thompson, 14.5 points. Took the less on Steph Curry, 37 points, rebounds, and assists. You can copy my picks, or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Just getting the other scoreboard set up for you guys. Give me one moment. All right, got that. All right, there we go. Now we have our scoreboard, our box score set up here. Someone asked me in the chat, how many games does Williams have left? I think Williams is eligible for all of the remaining games. Oh, wow, the Warriors are making a move. They are signing Australia's Taron Armstrong to a 2-way contract. Don't know who that is, but good for them. Noah, we didn't trade Brunson. Brunson just walked, and that was Rick Brunson's fault, too. Don't get me started on the Brunson thing, but it's the Mavs that piss me off, bro. What's up, cuz? Go Mavs. It's not Kyrie team, this Kid team. Kid is the head coach, so it technically is his team, yes. Noah Edwards is a solid defender. He's being asked to do way too much because he's playing the center position right now, but he can do it against Draymond. Against this small ball lineup, he can certainly do this. Back in action, here is Curry. 9-4, not 9-5. Curry throws it over to Butler. Butler in the corner to Podziemski. Butler with 7 on the shot clock will drive left on Kyrie. Good defense played by Irving. He finds Curry, who curls in the lane. Curry layup, no good. Edwards the rebound. 9-4 is the score. Here we go. Exum. He's guarded by Green. Washington tries to come set a screen. Curry denies him from doing so. And Exum throws a pass into Washington that's stolen by Curry. Up to Moses Moody, who will pull from the left wing from 3, and it's good. Steal leads to a 3 for the Warriors. Kyrie finds Edwards over to Washington. Swings it around. Washington will drive hard. Blocked by Podziemski at the rim. Curry's got it. He'll slow it down. Draymond slips the screen, goes right to the rim. It's a tie ball game just like that. Mavs kind of asleep out of this timeout here. Exum's got it. Finds Washington. Washington finds Edwards over to Kyrie. Right wing 3 for Kyrie. No good. Edwards, the offensive board. And he's fouled. Kessler Edwards making a bunch of hustle plays as he gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul. Edwards gets it to Exum. Exum will drive baseline. Back out to Edwards to Klay. Shot fake. Klay kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards will drive. He'll put up a floater as shot clock expires. No good. Draymond up to Moody. Moody will drive on Thompson, who fouls him. Oh, that was Butler, excuse me. On the floor is the foul. Klay's got to pull that trigger. Instead of taking the shot fake, Klay's got to pull that trigger. Nine to 9, 7:44 remaining in the first. Steph to inbound on the right hash. Klay said, "You're not calling that in the playoffs. There's no way." Draymond at the top throws it right down to Jimmy Butler, who was cutting for an open dunk once again. Warriors have their first lead of the game. Max Christie has entered for the Mavs. He passes it to Kyrie, who will put up a floater off the glass. No good. The rebound goes right to Jimmy. Butler, guarded by Washington. At the top of the key. Gets it to Draymond. Finds Curry. Down low. It's stolen by Thompson. Thompson going the other way. Finds Kyrie down the lane. Kyrie puts it up. What was he doing? Kyrie had an open layup. Instead tried to draw a foul. And he missed the layup. Warriors go the other way in transition. Steph gets a layup. That was just a stupid play by Kyrie. That was just a really stupid play by Kyrie. Behind the back goes Kyrie to Najee Marshall, who will pull from 3 on the right wing. No good. Sloppy play by the Mavs right now. Warriors are on a 9-0 run. Curry in the lane, kicks it out. Draymond, 10 a.m. left wing 3 is no good. Mavs corral the offensive board. Marshall drives, kicks, Washington, 3. Yes, sir. Oh, he missed it. It looked so good that I thought it went in. Draymond in the lane is fouled by Kyrie. Sloppy basketball by the Dallas Mavericks right now, man. Got to play better than this. Tough stretch for the Mavs. 6:10 remaining. Warriors have scored the last 9 points. Warriors have the last 9 points. And it's about to be 11 at the free throw line. Is Draymond. Shoots with the backpack on. Draymond makes the first. Spencer Dinwiddie checks in to the game for the Mavericks. Oh boy. Thompson and Washington take a seat. Second free throw, no good for Draymond. Max Christie grabs the board. Christie calls out a set. Dribbles it off. Nowhere to go. There's going to be a jump ball here as Christie throws it off a foot. Kyrie dives down for it. It's going to be a jump ball. There was no movement on that offensive play whatsoever. Christie tries to throw a pass, throws it right into a foot. Not good. They're showing Nico Harrison on screen. Disgusting. Kyrie and Moses Moody jump ball at center court. False alarm. They're going to have to do it again. Warriors win the tip. Curry for 3 is good. Mavs have to take a fucking timeout. 12-0 run for the Warriors. 13-0, excuse me. No timeout from Jason Kidd. Marshall throws it over to Omax Prosper, who will lay it up. Oh, he traveled. Still no timeout from Jason Kidd, as his team is unraveling here in the first quarter. Buddy Hields checked in for the Dubs. Curry guarded by Christie. A screen comes from Gary Payton. Kevon Looney's also checked in. Curry guarded by Prosper. At the same spot he hit the last 3. Pulls up from 18 off the glass. No good. Outruns Omax to Kyrie. Kyrie will pull up from 3 in transition. No good. Rebound from Hield. Mavs need to wake the fuck up. Payton over to Curry. Guarded by Dinwiddie. Curry's about to cook him. He does. Gets fouled and won. Warriors have the last 15 points of this game. Warriors are up 10 because the Mavs decided they didn't want to call a timeout after their sloppy play. They're trying to wake up, Harold. They're trying. We got 200 people watching and only 36 likes. If you could please hit that thumbs up icon and type me when you do so I can shout you out in the chat. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. Mavericks are struggling early as they got out to a 9-4 lead. Have not scored since. Have not scored since. Recon, I agree. I agree, Recon. Shout out Slick Fades 836. Appreciate all you guys. Sean, yes they are. Tammy, appreciate you. T-Mobile. On the bench, I guess? I don't know. Appreciate you. Geez coming in with the $2 super chat. I'll get you on screen here in just a moment. And Geez, I know you feel how a lot of Mavs fans feel right now. So I don't blame you whatsoever for that. Geez with the 2 says, Luka, I'll never be a Mavericks fan again. I know a lot of people feel that way. Look, I'm just as angry about the trade as everybody else is, but I'm still going to be a Mavs fan. Be a Mavs fan, I'm going to root for Luka and everything that he does. So that's going to be how I do it. Harold, appreciate you watching, my friend. Noah, Chris Paul definitely could become a coach. Shout out to Geese with the first super chat of the day. Any and all super chats are greatly, greatly appreciated. And you get on screen right here. About to be back in action. About to be back in action here. Andre Iguodala is getting his number retired at halftime. So he might have a little longer of a halftime than normal. The N1 is good for Curry. It is a 20-9 lead. The last 16 points belong to the Golden State Warriors. Dinwiddie over to Christie. Christie will drive, fade away from 10 off the back of the rim. This is an embarrassing performance from the Mavs right now. Kyrie, Dinwiddie, Christie, Omax, and Marshall are the 5 on the floor. Gui Santos in the game for the Dubs. He throws it to Looney. Looney at the top of the key, drives on Omax, off the rim, no good. Marshall the rebound. Marshall, coast to coast, Euro step, lays it up and in to end the Mavericks drought. Finally, somebody gets on the board for Dallas. Curry will pull from 30. It's short. Offensive rebound to the Warriors, and Hield will fire from 3 this time. That one's long. Marshall tips the rebound to Christie. Here's Christie up the middle. He's going to pull from 3. Max Christie is short. Not good hoops from the Mavs right now. Curry to Looney. Kyrie has to foul him, otherwise he's given up an easy dunk. I believe that's Kyrie's second. Moses Brown about to check in for the Mavs on the 10-day contract. Brown comes in for Kyrie. Podziemski finds Hield on a curl. Hield in the lane will fire from 12. It's short. Dinwiddie the board. Up goes Marshall on the left side. Out of control completely. Gets it back to Dinwiddie to slow things down a bit. Marshall drives on Hield. Puts it up in the lane. Mavs can't buy a bucket right now. Marshall misses an open floater. Christie makes Podziemski turn it over. Good defense by Max Christie. It will be Mavs ball here with 3:08 left in the quarter. Random user, it is 10 days, not games. Days. So 10 days from Thursday. Dinwiddie over to Christie. Shot fake from Christie. Back to Dinwiddie. Over to Marshall on the left wing. He shot fakes now. Kicks it out to Christie. Shot fakes. Finds a open space from 18 and hits. Good ball movement from the Mavs there to find an open shot. Podziemski's got it. Dribble hands off to Butler. Butler will drive. He'll pull up from 13 and wide open. Mid-range Jimmy not missing that. Washington swings it to Christie. Guarded by Butler. Over to Dinwiddie. Warriors in a bit of a zone. Skip pass over to Marshall for three. Good. Najee Marshall finally gets one to go. 22-16 with 2 minutes left. Podziemski gets a double screen. Crosses over, pulls up. Rims in and out. Santos the rebound. Out to Butler, who shot fakes. He'll drive left. He gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Lou Duggs. Let's go, Mavs. Have faith. I'm trying, Lou. B-Boys reality check game for the Mavs. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Early days in the game. Butler makes the free throw. Stolen. Podziemski going to pull up from 3 and hit it. Mavs getting blown out. Butler called for a foul. B-Boys, because Butler's dad passed away, so he wanted to honor his dad with the third on the back of his jersey. Inbound into Moses Brown. Over to Dinwiddie. Christie will pull from 3. No good. Brown tried to grab the board. He can't. It's right to Hield. Hield to Podziemski. Podziemski right to the lane. Easy layup for him. Washington in the lane. Euro steps. It's blocked. Gui Santos up to Hield. Back to Santos. Santos lays it up and in. Mavs getting blown out. Marshall. Another turnover. Jason Kidd refuses to take timeouts. Hield to Butler. He loses it out of bounds, but it's a foul. Can we use the timeout, maybe? What up, Gabe? Mavs getting absolutely cooked after starting out 9-4. Down 17. Probably going to be more. Dinwiddie drives. He'll throw it to Brown. Brown lays it up. He traveled. Disaster of a quarter. Could not be a worse quarter. Healed. Wide open three. No good. Somehow the Mavs get the rebound. Marshall over to Christie. Christie's going to wait out the clock with 10. Moves to his right. Crosses over. Finds Marshall. Marshall drives over to Moses Brown. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Warriors with the final shot. Here's Pajemski. Pajemski for three. No good. End of the first quarter. Mavs down 15. Disaster of a quarter for the Dallas Mavericks right there. Doesn't get better or worse than that. Asia, what's good? Appreciate you joining us. Slick fades. I thought we were going to have a good game at least. There's still plenty of time left, and the Mavs can get back into this game. They just looked lackadaisical, undisciplined in that first game, in that first quarter. That was bad. Kyrie putting up a Berg in the first. Not good. I believe 0 of 5 from the field. Couple turnovers. Couldn't get anything to fall. Klay Thompson couldn't do anything either. Asia, I'm sorry. Hope you're doing okay. Kyrie 0 of 5. Klay Thompson 0 of 1. Yeah, it's not going to get it done there. Not going to get it done. We're saving our timeouts. End of one. Mavs down 15. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Jenky, sorry about your parlay. Don't care. Don't care. Good luck, though. I would like for the Mavs to wake up here in this second. It was a 12:30 p.m. tip-off local time in San Francisco. I just don't see that as an excuse for this slow start. Moses Brown is mid, Noah. That's why he's on a 10-day deal. That's why he's on a 10-day contract. Yep, got to get it down to single digits by halftime. You got to win this quarter, absolutely. You got to win all 3 quarters now, to be quite honest with you. But ideally, get it down to less than 10 at half. You feel okay. 10 is nothing in today's NBA. So if you get it down to 10, you're all right. Chris Purdue, we need Klay, Max, and Kai to wake up. Yes. Yes, we do. All of those coming alive would be quite nice. Second quarter underway at the Chase Center in San Francisco. Butler throws it over to Moody. Finds Draymond on the baseline. Kicks it. Draymond down low on Exum. Spins right around him. Lays it up and in. Too easy. Edwards looked for Kyrie. Couldn't find him. Gets it over to Klay. Klay is hounded by Moses Moody. He's going to lose it. Out of bounds. It will be Mavs ball, though, with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Washington gets it stolen by Butler. Jimmy over to Podziemski. Kyrie steals the pass. It's a 2-on-1. Kyrie to Edwards. Edwards will go up strong. Can't finish the fucking layup, but Kyrie gets the rebound and the tip. Sorry for my language. They piss me off sometimes. Butler at the top of the key. Over to Podziemski. Podziemski fakes left, goes right, lays it up. No good. Affected by Edwards. I don't know if it was blocked or not. Kyrie over to Exum. Back to Kyrie, who's guarded by Jimmy. Kyrie knifes his way into the lane, kicks it out to Washington. Shot fake. Washington over to Edwards. Mavs. Thompson. 3. Rims in and out. Couldn't find a shot. Thompson wanting a foul there. I didn't see anything. Here's Butler over to Podziemski. Mavs get lost in translation. Podziemski, wide open 3 is no good. I believe Klay Thompson just got teed up by Natalie Sago. Can't have him reffing, man. Can't have him reffing. Hit that thumbs up icon, as my guy Sip says. Appreciate you, Sip. Slick fades, they might get torched. Butler converts the technical free throw. No, I'm a Stars fan, so I can't complain about hockey right now. Thompson pretty close to getting ejected here if he doesn't be quiet. Exum, guarded by Podziemski. Good job by Brandon. Gets it over to Klay. Klay throws it cross court to Kyrie. Will be an offensive foul on Klay. Disaster class from Klay Thompson right now. $36-20. Quentin Post is checked in for the Dubs. Gets it over to B-Pods. To Butler. Bad spacing by the Dubs. Butler drives right into the lane, finds Post for a wide open left wing 3, and he hits. Mavs down 19. Still no timeout taken by Jason Kidd. Edwards to Kyrie. Out to Klay. Shot fake. Klay in the lane. Clean block. Moody. 3-on-1. Euro steps. Travels. No call by the officials because they're idiots. Puts it up. No good. Rebound to Jimmy Butler. Into the lane. Quentin Post, who will dunk it. Maybe a timeout, Jason. Oh, yeah. Now you call one. Good job. Good job. $41-20. I don't know why that says 19, but it's 41-20. 41-20. Complete no-show from the Mavericks. Regretful Nets fan, he does have a player option. He will opt out of it because the Mavericks are going to have to give him the max contract. Well done, boys. Complete no-show in the first 16 minutes of this game. Embarrassing. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for your shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. The second half of the season is almost here, and it is now or never. Don't miss out on the latest real money action with our friends at PrizePicks, the best place to get real money action in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. PrizePicks also puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here's my projection for today that doesn't look good because the Mavs did not show up to play. Took the more on Max Christie and Klay Thompson. I also took the less on Steph Curry. You can copy my picks or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Don't even have to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game. Mavs decided to completely not show up today and waste all of our times. Waste all of our time. Complete no-show from the Dallas Mavericks today, man. It's really frustrating to watch. Here's Exum. Finds Kyrie, who is trapped. They throw it to Edwards at the nail. Edwards over to Exum, who will pull from 3 on the left wing and hit. Finally, some good offense from the Mavericks to get an open three-pointer that Dante Exum converts. This is a team the Mavericks beat less than a week ago. Or just over a week ago. Quentin Post has it. Backing down Exum. Fades. He is fouled by Exum. And will go to the line. Oh boy. Post. First one up and good. A sharpshooter. I believe he's a rookie this season. Second one good for Mr. Post. It is back to a 20-point lead for the Dubs. Exum gets it to Kyrie. Kyrie on the left block. Throws it out to Edwards, who will take a 3. They leave him open for a reason. Wasn't even close. Curry to Draymond. Right down Broadway, no good. Rebound Edwards. Edwards throws it out to Exum, who struggles to control it, but does. Finds Kyrie. Back to Marshall. To Exum, who will drive. Kick. Marshall. Down low to Edwards. Mavs passing it around with no aim. Kyrie to Exum with 6. Exum to Edwards. Teardrop. In and out. Steph to Dre. Draymond stolen by Edwards, who will go up for an easy dunk. Almost missed it as he jumped early, but good transition from Kessler Edwards there. And the Warriors take a timeout. Almost like you can call a timeout when your team makes a bad play, Jason. Jesus. If anyone, no one can paste the link in the chat. If they do, they will get banned. Noah, I do not want Tibbs instead. I do not want Tibbs instead. I don't know when the Nico Harrison statue is coming up in Los Angeles, but it'll be soon. Oh, brutal. Getting blown out by the Warriors here on a Sunday afternoon. What adjustments can this team make? What adjustments can this team make? We got 300 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. YouTube.com/MavsTV. We will be live on Tuesday for Mavericks versus Lakers. Luka Doncic's first career game against the Dallas Mavericks. We will be there no matter what. Don't disagree, Marco. I like that ball never bores. Hardy is in basically the permanent doghouse. He stinks. He is done. Finite is Jaden Hardy. Khalil, I know. Not good. Not good. Mac Mario De La Rocca. What's up? Warriors took a timeout after a lazy turnover. I don't know why the Mavs won't do that, but they don't. Jake, I did see that. He played really well. I know, Jake. He's played 3 quarters for us, and they were a damn good 3 quarters. But now he may not play again this season. So, who knows? I have a question. What's up, Regulus? I just saw you in here. No bright spots whatsoever. What are we doing? They're showing random highlights. I don't get that. Anyways. Yeah. No bright spots, Regulus. Let me know down in the chat. Should I wear a Luka jersey for Tuesday's watch party? Type yes or no down in the chat if I should wear a Luka jersey for Tuesday's watch party against the Lakers. Here we are. Back at the Chase Center. Max Christie fouls right out of the timeout. GP2's talking shit to him. A lot of yeses. I won't root for the Lakers, Noah. But I might wear a Luka jersey. Quentin Post to Moody. Finds Curry. Curry to GP2 for 3. No good. Gui Santos, the offensive rebound to Klay Thompson, though. Thompson pulls up from 3. It's short. Mavs can't buy a bucket. Curry, cross court to Moody. 2 post. Curry's got it now guarded by his splash brother, Klay. Klay kicks it over. I believe that was Moody. No good. Rebound to the Mavericks. Here's Marshall in the lane. Euros is fouled. We'll go to the line for a deuce. They are playing the perfect game, bleed out. They absolutely are. Najee. First one up and in. Klay checks out. 0 points on 0 of 3 from the field. He has just had a disaster class of a game so far. Nothing going right for Klay right now. He's played great against the Warriors all season. Second one up and good for Najee. Here's Gui Santos. Finds Curry on a curl. Curry will pull up from 3. No good. Marshall the rebound. I thought that was cash. Kyrie. Back to Marshall. Marshall in the lane. Throws it over to Omax. Omax down low. Kicks it out. Swings it around. Kyrie at the top of the key for 3. It's good. Good ball movement that time, and Kyrie finally gets one to go. Here's Curry, gets a double screen, gets switched on to Prosper. Back out to Gui Santos for a wide open 3. No good. Kevon Looney, the rebound and put back. Sick. Kyrie in the lane. Throws it to Omax. Omax. Back to Kai. Kai calls for a cutter. Finds one in Omax, who spins, fades, shoots, scores. Nice move by Olivier Maxence. 5 minutes left in the first half. Curry kicks it out. Moody, left wing, shot fake. Guarded closely by Prosper. He drives baseline, dumps it off to Looney. Looney gets stripped by Edwards, but it's right to Moody, who converts the layup. Dinwiddie on the left wing. Throws it to Omax in the lane. Omax to Christie. Left wing 3. No good. It's Mavs ball. Yeah, I was going to say. Ron Washington. Yes, he does. Former Rangers manager. Inbound to the Mavs. Down 15. Christie's got it. Nowhere to go with the ball. Finds Kyrie. Kyrie spins quickly. Left-hand floater. No good. Washington the rebound in the lane. PJ throws it up and in. With emphasis. Try to give the Mavs some energy here. Another timeout taken by Steve Kerr. Again, he uses his timeouts when he doesn't like what he sees from his team. 4:13 left in the half. Mavs still down 13. Okay, let's go. Defense. Ron Washington, PJ is absolutely a Mavs legend. PJ is good in my book for life. PJ is good in my book for life. Hey, don't root against Luka. If you're a Mavs fan, don't root against Luka. You can root against the Lakers. Don't root against Luka. He didn't do anything wrong. He wanted to be here. He wanted to be here. Luka will not be a Knick, Noah. If I had to guess, Luka, if he goes to another team after his opt-out next year, it would be the Nuggets. But I don't think he's opting out. Or he'll opt out, but the Lakers will re-sign him. Nico, I know that's kind of what I think. They're showing Nico Harrison on screen again, and they just want to infuriate me. Oh, look, Rob Pelinka's at this game too. Shocker, maybe they'll have coffee again and trade another player. Curry in the lane, out of the timeout, easy layup. Mavs no good. Offensive rebound to Washington. Kyrie repositions for a right wing three. Can't make it. Washington fighting for the offensive board. Gets it to Podziemski. This should be a jump ball. Draymond coming over. Jump ball here between PJ Washington and Brandon Podziemski with 3:36 left in the half. Mavs down 15. Joey DeLuca, what's good, bro? What's going on? Tough loss for your Knicks today. Appreciate you tuning in here. Not much better right here. Warriors win the tip. Steph up to Jimmy Butler. Butler bats it out to Buddy Hield. It's stolen by Christie. Here's Najee Marshall. Marshall slows it down, waits for his offense to come back. Christie. Over to Washington, who's double-teamed in the post. Washington out to Marshall. Marshall in the lane. Floater up. Good. Curry. Quick the other way. Here's Draymond in the lane. Went up for a ferocious dunk. A foul called by Natalie Sago. I don't know if it was. Don't know if that was a foul. Nonetheless, Draymond will go to the line with 3 minutes left. PC is about to get banned from the chat. PC is about to be banned. Ron Washington, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Kyrie to Exum in the lane, kick out. Dinwiddie touch pass to Marshall for three on the left wing. It's no good, of course. Wide open three, can't make it. Curry at the hash. Down low to Butler. Butler shakes Najee Marshall out of his shoes and gets to the cup for an easy deuce. Exum to Washington. Washington up to Kyrie. Tried to throw an alley-oop to Kyrie Irving. Was unbelievable. Jimmy Butler comes down. 2-on-1. Curry to Hield. Wide open three for Buddy. He doesn't miss those. And it's back to a 20-point lead for the Dubs. Jason Kidd not calling a timeout after his team's disaster. Steve Kerr has called 2, and his team is up 20. Go figure. Exum to Marshall. 3 once again, way short. Couldn't be a worse half. Pajemski to Jimmy. 7 on the shot clock. Jimmy drives left, is bumped, and 1. Mavs just decided they were taking the game off today, I guess. Yeah, PC, we'll see you, buddy. What's the shape of Italy, PC? What's the shape of Italy? It's a boot. You're gone. We'll see you. We'll see you. Butler converts to 3-point play. It's a 23-point game. It looks like Washington just hit a 3 on the other end. 20-point game. Minute 20 left. Curry gets the dribble handoff from Draymond. Now it's with Butler. Back to Draymond. Draymond throws it down to Curry down low. Reverse layup for Curry is good. Back the other way. Exum to Thompson. They double Washington in the post. Washington finds Exum. Great spin pass to Dinwiddie. 10 a.m. 3 is good. Cross court, Draymond to pull from 3. No good. That was a stupid shot. Here's Washington. Brings it up to Klay. Klay will drive left. Dumps it off. Turnover. That will be Warriors ball. 37 seconds to go. What up, Jason? Yeah, not good. Curry shot it from 35, missed it. Pajemski the rebound. It's stripped by Kyrie. The Mavs will have a 4-second differential between the game and shot clock here. 20 seconds left. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Hield. Dinwiddie takes on Hield in the lane, gets it stripped, but a foul is called. I don't know if that was to give or not. I think this is going to be a side out here. It is. Mavs to inbound from the right hash. It's Exum to inbound it. Exum throws it into Washington, who gets right to the lane for an easy deuce. Nice out-of-bounds play. A slob, as they call it. Curry with 3 to Draymond with 1. Pajemski throws it up. No good. And that will be the half. The Mavs down 17 to the Warriors at halftime. They lost this quarter by 2. Mavs lose the second quarter by 2. 61-44. You're still in the game. It was sloppy. Really sloppy. You just gotta win the next 2 quarters now. It's a lot harder than it was earlier. Just gotta win the next 2. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. YouTube.com/MavsTV, covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors, do analysis, live watch parties, all of that good stuff right here on the channel. Noah, you're not wrong. They probably should be. A lot of Robins, no Batman. Biko, we had a Batman. We just traded him. Ugh. You can follow me on Twitter, by the way. I'll put that on screen. At Jeff_Coop27. I'm always talking about the Mavs on Twitter as well. Eleanor, Max, and Klay selling. They're all selling. Noah, AD is being reevaluated on March 6th. That would be the absolute earliest he is back. I would be shocked if he was back on that date. I would be shocked if he was back on that date. I do like AD, Mason. I like AD a lot. Unfortunately, he's not healthy. And he's not Luka. So, he'll never be fully embraced. He'll never be fully embraced, Mason. Height matters in basketball. I mean, yeah, kind of. Do I want Joel Embiid? No, I do not. I do not want Joel Embiid. PC got the boot because he was talking shit to other people in the chat. He was talking shit to other people in the chat and taunting. He got the boot. We can have disagreements in the chat. That's no problem whatsoever. But when you start taunting, when you start being annoying, that's when you get the boot there. Jason, I seem to think they are. Or they're going to try. I think they're going to try, Jason. The Mavericks will try to get Kevin Durant this summer. Will they do it? I have no idea. But I think they're going to try. Oh, I don't know why it's on that. That's on me. I'll adjust it. I had it on the other one, that's why. You guys hold me accountable. There we go. Halftime. Noah, I can't even say publicly how bad he is. That's how bad he is. That's how bad. Me neither, Jacob. Dan the Man says, I've seen worse starts. Absolutely. The Mavs aren't out of it whatsoever. They've come back from more than this. They've come back from more than this. Mavs can go on a quick run. Go on an 8-0 run to start the half all of a sudden. You're right there. Go on an 8-0 run, all of a sudden it's an 8-point game and you're right there. Noah, yes, he should be. Yes, he should be. Brent, it would be a multi-team deal for Kevin Durant. I have no idea where to even start, what they would give up. Did a video on the channel on KD earlier in the week if you want to go check that out. I'll actually put the link down there. One moment. Here is my video on the Mavericks and Kevin Durant. Everything you need to know in the chat right now. In the chat right now. It's everything you need to know surrounding KD and the Mavs. Long story short, it's certainly a possibility in the summer. Certainly a possibility in the summer. I don't know if I really want KD, but at this point, if that's how Nico Harrison wants to play it, we might as well lean into it and go get KD and have a quartet of KD, Kyrie, Klay, and Anthony Davis. I mean, at this point, might as well. Cowboy season can't rule out anything with Nico. You're right. 100% right. Mike Griffith, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Lou Duggs, they might be, but the question is, when's that going to happen? When's he going to be back? I don't know. No, it's Jerry Jones easily. It's Jerry Jones without question. It's Jerry Jones without question. I know. It is wild. It really is. It is halftime. We are probably about 6 or 7 minutes away from the third quarter here of Mavs and Warriors. Is the Stars GM good? Noah, the Stars GM is the best GM in the league. He has won GM of the year, I believe, the last 2 seasons. And he's considered one of, if not the best GM in the league. So shout out to the Stars. Stars won yesterday in their resume against the Devils. They play tonight against the New York Islanders in the second night of a back-to-back. Trick shot, you are about to be banned if you don't stop spamming. You are going to be banned if you don't stop spamming. I know, Noah, we need to go beat the Islanders. Yeah. Devils game is a tough game, but got the win. Spamming eggs. I'm dead. Muhammad, can we win? We can win. We can win. Mason, fave football team. Are you talking about American football or football, soccer? American football, my favorite team, Texas Longhorns. College, obviously. Don't really have a favorite pro team. Used to be the Cowboys. Not anymore. But I'm all Dallas sports professionally. Rangers, Stars, Mavs. And then Longhorns. Sam, me too. I tweeted about it. I was like, get this guy off screen. Yes, sir, Brent. You already know. Hook 'em. Luka went off yesterday. It was cool watching Luka ball again. He's going to torch. If you don't think Luka is going to torch the Mavericks tomorrow or on Tuesday, you are out of your mind. And we will be here watching every single second of it. YouTube.com/MavsTV. Join us for Mavs versus Lakers on Tuesday night. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be fun. It'll be fun either because the Mavericks win or because Luka torches the Mavs. One of the two will happen. Shifty, what's good, bro? Thoughts on the Mavs so far in this game? Horrible. No show. Awful. That being said, they're lucky they're not down 25, and they're lucky it's 17. And they still have something to play for in this game. Baby girl. Y'all listen to that new Drake album? It's been stuck in my head. Been stuck in my head the last week. Luka seeing Moses Brown in the paint. I'm dead. It's going to be Dwight Powell, I think, because I think Dwight's actually going to play on Tuesday. So it'll be Dwight Powell sitting there in the paint. No, me too. I would love to see the Mavs win. Demon, he might drop 50. He might. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Absolutely, Mason. I don't know if I answered your question, but my favorite football team is the Texas Longhorns. My favorite football team is Chelsea. Noah Igor is a good goalie. Best goalie in the league is Connor Hellebuck, though. I'll take my guy Jake over Igor. I'll take my guy Jake. Robert Kobe, you're a Barca fan? I like Barcelona. Lamine Yamal. Good player. Like 17. Listen to Cowboys Nation. Subscribe and hit that like button if you haven't already. Slick Fades, Madrid. I like it. Nah, Igor's probably better than Jake Noah, but I'm going to ride with my guy, of course. Mason, what was I doing when the Luka trade happened? I was 5 minutes away from falling asleep, scrolling on Twitter. I get the notification. I thought it was fake. Like everyone else did. I thought Shams got hacked. Then I came into work. You can go watch the live stream. It was a disaster. It was fun, but it was a disaster. They probably are, Slick Fades. They probably are. They're a good team. Is Caleb Martin going to play? Caleb Martin will not play against the Lakers. Shifty, I was completely crashing out. Yes, I was. I was completely crashing out. I still kind of do crash out from time to time over the trade, even though there's nothing I can do about it now. AD Robert Kobe Fitness expected to be reevaluated on March 6th. Do I think he'll be back on March 6th? I do not. I don't know when he's going to be back. I actually have zero idea. Did some light shooting today. Gunga, you hit it on the head right there. Anyone who averages 34, 9, and 10 is not out of shape. Watching from Jupiter. I don't know if that's possible, Martin. Unless you've gotten some new technology we don't know about. Ben Simmons is on the Clippers, unfortunately, Noah. So he is not coming to the Mavs. I hope so, Cowboys Nation. I want you to be right. I want the Mavs to be in the playoffs. It is a longer halftime because they were retiring Andre Iguodala's number at halftime. So it's a little longer halftime than normal. Retiring the number 9 for Mr. Andre Iguodala, 4-time NBA champ, who, if you recall, before he signed with the Warriors, agreed to a deal to sign with the Mavericks. But the Mavericks asked for more time because they were trying to pursue Dwight Howard. They did not get either of them. Andre Iguodala went on to become a 4-time NBA champion. That's how that works. All right. It looks like we're finally about to play some basketball here, as the Warriors will inbound it, and we are underway in the second half of Mavericks vs. Warriors at the Chase Center. Here's Draymond Green. It's over to Jimmy Butler. Butler in the corner to Moody for three. No good. Kessler Edwards, the board. Exum. Mavs playing a little 5 out. Finds Klay. Klay for three. Hits it. Klay's first bucket of the game comes in a timely manner. Curry, right around. Foul on the floor. There will be no basket. Butler, reverse layup. No good. The tip-in rebound by Moody. Washington over to Thompson. Thompson to Kyrie, guarded by Podziemski. Kyrie drives right in the lane to Edwards, to Thompson for three again, short. Podziemski through the defense. Mavs don't get back in transition. Moses Moody, easy bucket. Not going to win the game playing like that. Kyrie to Exum. Exum on the left block. Dribbles it out. Dribble hands off to Kyrie, who will pull up from three. No good. Curry. He'll drive on Thompson. It's up. It's good. Warriors restore their 20-point lead in an instant. Exum to Klay. Klay back to Exum for three. It's way off. Podziemski in transition. Finds Butler, who gets it to Curry. Curry looking for room to shoot a three. Can't find it. He'll just go right to the lane. Dumps it off to Butler down low. Out to Podziemski. Shot fake. Fouled by Kessler Edwards. Blown out city. Two minutes into the third quarter. Draymond. To Curry. Down low to Podziemski. Floater as soon as the shot clock expires. Easy because no one was within 10 feet of him. Exum. Does nothing with it. He'll dribble handoff to Klay. Backs out with three. With two. Thompson drives. Shot fake up. No good. He'll go to the line for a deuce. Klay makes both free throws. Curry to Moody. Out to Draymond. Swings it around to Podziemski. Over to Butler. Butler drives. He kicks to Draymond. Draymond gets it tipped, gets his own rebound back, and a foul is called on Paul Washington Jr., a.k.a. P.J. Washington. Curry, up and under layup, left hand, good. Kyrie's got it. Guarded by Pajemski, gets fouled, no call, gets around him this time. Teardrop is good from Irving. Curry, step back, 3, no good. PJ the rebound. 3-on-2, Kyrie, cross court to Klay, pull up 3 is good. Moody drives on Christie, spins, puts it up, no good. Gets his own board. I believe this will be a foul. First free throw good for Moody. No good is the second free throw. Warriors get the offensive rebound. You know this will result in a basket for the Dubs. Moody to Curry. Curry on the baseline. He'll kick it out to Draymond, and it's an easy deuce because every time you don't get the offensive rebound on a free throw, you will get punished. Kyrie about to get trapped. He throws it to Dinwiddie. Back to Kyrie in the lane, who puts it off the glass and in. Nice two-man game between Kyrie Irving and Spencer Dinwiddie there. Curry, guarded by Max Christie. Drives baseline, gets fouled. No good. But we'll go to the line because the Mavs can't defend without fouling right now. He might, keeping it real. He might. First free throw good for Steph. Second one is as well. Warriors up 20. Jaden Hardy checks in for the first time. That inspires confidence. Kyrie to Washington. Washington gets his cookies taken by Draymond. It was original call was Mavs ball. Warriors are going to challenge, and this will be overturned, I believe. Keanu Neal announced his retirement. Good long NFL career for Keanu. It's going to be Warriors ball out of the timeout. And while we are at a timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. The second half of the basketball season is here, And you can get your real money action right now with PrizePicks, now or never. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks is also the best place to get real money action in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. Here are my picks for today's game between the Mavericks and the Warriors. Don't copy my picks because I don't think any of these are going to end up hitting. You can copy my picks or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. How do you play? It is super easy. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus. When you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Bad time to get the hiccups there. Will be Warriors ball out of the timeout. As the Warriors are going to win their challenge. Mason, I don't think it's possible to turn this one around. I do not. Francesca, I appreciate the optimism, but I don't think the Mavs are winning this one. Don Ramon, I would be okay if the Mavs lose today, but win against Luka. I don't want them to lose any game. Don't want them to lose any games. Noah, no, they have not. I can't believe what Nico Harrison did to this franchise, dude. I can't believe what Nico Harrison did to this franchise. It's embarrassing. Successful challenge will be Dub's ball. .706 remaining in the third quarter. Wardell, Stephen Curry has the ball. Over to Draymond, who will drive, lays it up and in. Hardy's got it. Let's see if Jaden Hardy can give us a spark. Hardy to Dinwiddie to Irving. Kyrie spins. In the lane, left-hand floater off the glass is good as he falls down. Draymond, guarded by Kyrie, over to Curry. Curry, pull up from 12, rainbow, no good. Dinwiddie the board. Up to Hardy. Mavs playing 4 guards. Here's Hardy baseline. He did carry it. It is out of bounds. Or not out of bounds, it is a turnover. Francesco, what do I get if the Mavs lose? What do I get if the Mavs lose? Here's Curry. Finds Buddy Hield. Down low to Draymond. Right back to Curry driving. Lays it up and in. Dinwiddie. In the lane. Turns it over. Washington gets it back. Out to Klay. Klay for 3. Good. Here's Steph. He's trapped. He throws it cross court to Moody. Hardy fouls Moody because he doesn't know how to play basketball. Oh, boy. Kyrie was at the arena before 9 a.m. today. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It was a 12:30 p.m. tip-off. Moody makes the first free throw as the Warriors are already in the bonus. Moody. Second one's good. 82-61. Warriors lead. Dinwiddie over to Irving. Guarded by Curry. Irving drives, floater, foul. Can't get it to go, but will go to the line for a deuce. Kyrie, the 90% free throw shooter. Was more points this quarter than he did in the first half already. Up and good for Irving. $400 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out our channel and grow. Find more Mavs fans so we can do some more watch parties. We'll be live Tuesday for Mavericks and Lakers. Luka Doncic making his first appearance against the Mavericks. They just showed Nico Harrison on screen for the 4th time in this game. It's really pissing me off. Kevon Looney over to Gary Payton the second. Payton to Curry. Curry steps back over to GP2 for 3, and he hits. Klay. Washington slips the screen. Thompson over to Hardy. Hardy will step back from the free throw line and will hit a jumper. Here's Steph walking it up. Down low to Looney. Looney drives right on Washington, just powers his way. Hammers it home. PJ drives, lays it up, and in with the foul. There's the 5th time they're showing Nico Harrison on screen. They show him too much. Washington down low, gets fouled, and won. PJ Washington going to the line for a 3-point play. PJ short on the free throw. Warriors would have gotten the offensive rebound. Mavs don't even crash the glass. Here's Steph. He's got Washington on him. Calls for an isolation. Gets right past him. Kicks it out to Gui Santos for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Golden State. Out to Steph for 3. You know that's in. That was easy to predict. Washington in the lane, puts it up and in. He's the only one out there even giving an effort on the Mavs. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Curry for 3. Cash. Mavs down 24. Washington continues his hot shooting with the 3 of his own. Curry's going to want a 3 here. Almost got one. Splits a double team. Floats it up off the glass and in. Watching Steph get hot is something else. Hardy gets to the rim. He'll lay it in. Feels like garbage time at this point. The trap to Curry. They get Looney right down the lane. That should be a charge. They call it a block. Jason Kidd has to challenge this. $95-74. The Warriors lead the Mavs with a minute 53 left in the third. Most hated man in Dallas having a good time in San Francisco. They're showing him on the screen. Hoop Hustler, you're going to get banned from the chat. Fabian, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. But I absolutely agree that they should not be allowed to. What up, Jeff in the zone? Breeze Lightning, I don't. Wait, which part? What's harsh? AV, I agree. Breeze, look, man. The proof's in the pudding. None of them ever make the playoffs because they're not good enough. Like, there isn't one good one in the league. If there was a good one, I'd say all right. But there's not. They're all awful. They're all terrible. Like, there's a reason they don't get graded high enough to make the postseason officiating rosters. What up, King Daryl? Aaron, that is correct. Noah, I'm just saying. They should not be in this league, man. They should not be in this league. What's up, Fabian? Oh, successful challenge. Again, another wrong one. Another wrong call made. Exhibit B. Noah, yes. Jaden Hardy is absolute garbage. KJ, the Mavs will travel to LA right after this game. Najee. No way they just called an offensive foul on him. Pajemski is holding his hand out stiff. They called Najee for the offensive foul. That's awful. Cash plays COD. They can't really afford to lose any games down the stretch here, but they're going to lose this one, so. Yes, that is correct, Don. And then another foul is called on the Mavericks. What a joke. Yes, he is keeping it real. Yes, he is. Warriors have been in the bonus for the last 5.5 minutes of this quarter as Kevon Looney knocks down the first free throw. $400 people watching, 112 likes. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. Here's Dante. Exum misses the layup. Warriors get the rebound. Steph from 40, no good. A block called on Curry. Hardy will go to the line for a deuce. $57 seconds as this quarter is coming to a crawl, and Jaden Hardy can't make a free throw. Hardy splits him. Wardell over to Butler. Butler drives right. Pushes Christie out of the way. Puts it up. Looney tips it in. Hardy for three. No good. Rebound. Steph. Final shot of the quarter for the Warriors. Here's Curry. He's guarded by Hardy. He'll cook him. Throws it over to Butler for some reason. They're going to defer to Jimmy here. Good defense by Dante. Exum. They call a foul. I thought that was good defense by Exum. Not that it matters anymore. S. Baker, you are absolutely correct. I told y'all, I told y'all. They're horrible. They've been horrible. They don't belong. The Warriors have 100 points through 3 quarters. Great defense by the Mavs. And at the end of the third quarter, the Warriors are up 100-75. 100-75. What a joke and a half. $100-75. Paradise AD expected to be re-evaluated on March 6th. That's the absolute earliest he will be back. Exactly, KJ. You want to win now, so you get rid of the best player in the NBA, arguably. Makes no sense. I actually hope Luka smokes the Mavs on Tuesday. Just to shove it right in Nico Harrison's face. I hope he sees Nico in the crowd and gives him one of those Luka stares. That'll be fun to watch. Into the third quarter, Mavs down 25 to the Golden State Warriors. Unitive, I wish, but I don't have $6 billion lying around. That'd be nice, though. Yes, he would have, AV, and we probably would have won the game. Noah, you name it, I'll probably do it. Within reason. No one does, Paradise. No one does. Kyrie won't be hurt. I'm not saying they're any better, Baker. I'm not saying they're any better. Although, contrary to popular belief, Joey Crawford was a good official. Controversial, but good. Scott Foster, if you're on the road, you want Scott Foster in the building. Because he will not be intimidated. If you are on the road, you want Scotty there. There are a lot of bad refs in the league, S. Baker. 100% of them. Not 100% of them, excuse me. A lot of bad refs in the league. Very few good refs in the league. Like, very few good refs in the league. I don't disagree with you, Baker. I don't disagree. Bennett Salvatore cost the Mavericks the championship. Like, a lot of bad and suspect officiating in this league. Fourth quarter underway in Dallas. Pajemski swings it, spins on Brandon Williams, who has entered the game, and scores. Three is put up by the Mavs. It's no good. 77-102. 77-104. Omax in the lane jump hook is no good. Mavs have thrown in the towel here. Turnover. Kyrie lays it up and in. Kyrie in the lane. Blocked. The press, you are banned. Congratulations for being a dumbass. Mavs got their franchise ripped away from them, so that was fun. (108-82), the Warriors lead. Brandon Williams, reverse layup, misses. Oh, Jason Kidd takes a timeout when the Warriors go on a run. Too bad it's a little late because you're down 30. Oh, boy. What an awful performance. What an awful performance. The Mavs should be embarrassed. The Mavs should be embarrassed by their effort today. All right, Ram, you are banned as well. Congratulations. Good job getting yourself banned, Ram. Baby girl. Dan the man? Yeah, me too. We are down by 29. They better be ready to play on Tuesday. Ah, boy. Better be ready to play on Tuesday. Oh, it's a tough one to take. Tough one to take. Fabian, people are overreacting. Just like Nico Harrison overreacted, or? Now, Marcus, that is true. Even with Luka, even with Dirk, the Mavericks have never been good in these afternoon games. So I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Mm. Watching a blowout like this will take it out of you, man. And then Tuesday, I don't even know what to expect. Emotions are going to be all over the place. Luka playing against the Mavs for the first time. I have no idea what to think about that. Will I cry? Will I laugh? Will I both? Do I wear a Luka jersey? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I hope they win. I hope they win. It is in LA. The game is in LA. Warriors to inbound it from the baseline. Moody. I don't know why Draymond and Jimmy and all them are still in the game. Pajemski as well. To Dre from 10 off the glass. No good. Brandon Williams, the rebound. Williams will pull from 3 and hit it. I will say I like Brandon Williams. I think he's a decent little player. The Mavericks two-way guard. Foul called on Omax. I agree, Fabian. I absolutely agree with you there. Kessler Edwards. Over to Williams. Williams drives. Dumps it off to Omax, who gets fouled and will go to the line. I like Brandon Williams, man. Sarah G, have a blessed day. Hope you find the Lord. Don Ramon. Omax shouldn't be in the NBA. Omax is struggling a little bit, man. I wanted to have faith in him. This second year, so he still has time to figure it out, but he's being asked to play a role right now, especially that he's not good at, which is like playing the 4-5. Yeah. Like, I think Omax is a 3-4 type, and I like to see him play that role, but given where the Mavericks' injury status is right now, he's having to play much bigger than he is used to, and he kind of looks out of place. Not kind of, definitely looks out of place. Warriors take their starters out. Prosper makes the second free throw. I don't even know what a RAM account means. Noah, what does a RAM account mean? Fabian, you're probably right. You're probably right. And I kind of hope they do. Dave K, you're right. It might be Loki. Brandon Pajemski having the game of his life with 17 points and 13 rebounds. Still over halfway. More than half of the quarter is ready. I can't even speak. More than half of the quarter still to play. With 6:24 left. Warriors up 28. Kyler Kelly makes an appearance for the Mavericks. All right. That's where we're at. Brandon Williams, Jaden Hardy, Kyler Kelly, Kessler Edwards, and Max Prosper is the 5 on the court for the Mavs right now. Good God. I don't know if you guys follow Sentel on Twitter. He had an all-time tweet just now. Go check it out if you don't. I don't even know who that brother is for the Warriors that's in the game who just hoisted up a 3. 5 and change left as the Warriors have put scrubs in the game. It looks like Kevin Knox is in the game for the Warriors. Gui Santos, Quentin Post. I don't even know who Collins is or Spencer. The Warriors have guys in here I've never even heard of. Jason, I think, and I don't know the answer. I think the answer is both. I think the answer is both, Jason. Oh, Delta, I'll be here no matter what. I have to be. Lucas, my guy. The Mavs are my team. I got to be here. Lawyer Smith, SMFH. Oh, I know. I know. We'll do a post-game show after the game, so stay tuned for that. Just be a quick wrap-up of the game, plus a little outlook to Mr. Kessler Edwards and what his future is with the Dallas Mavericks. Stay tuned for that. Kevin Knox, Knicks legend. Yeah, he is. Knicks ledge. Can they just end this game? If we could call the game right now, I'd be thrilled. If we can just call this game right now, I'd be thrilled. Ugh. Mavs got their ass kicked. They traded Luka Doncic. Can't believe it. Every time I just think about it, it just blows my effing mind. DeJounte Murray tore his Achilles, so I don't think we're signing him. Don't think DeJounte Murray is getting signed. Don A, it's part of the job, brother. Part of the job. It's unfortunate that the Mavs are getting blown out like this, but it's what we do, man. It's what we do. I'm here, win, lose, or draw. Randy, the 6th seed would be the ceiling for the Mavs, in my opinion. I think if everything went right, that's where they'd end up, would be the 6. I won't put the house on the Lakers, Yannick. I would put the house on Luka over, whatever Luka's overs are. Kyler Kelly with the 2-hand slam. The other way, Moses Brown and Kyler Kelly are playing in the game together. And Brown just got an and one. Fabian, yes, he did. I was there. I saw it. Game mercifully is almost over. I believe Kevin Knox just attempted a 3, and it's no good. The Warriors have a guy in there wearing a t-shirt and number 61. (91-116). Mavs are down. 3.5 remain. We'll do a post-game show at the conclusion. Can both teams just dribble out the clock here? Quentin Post for 3. I know. That's what I'm saying, Johnny. Kyler Kelly, the rebound. Don't worry, you're not missing anything here. And one, I believe, for Jaden Hardy. course, they have Bob Myers doing the game, former Golden State GM who won 4 championships. Gui Santos passes it over to Spencer. Download a post. Post up to Kevin Knox, who will put in the layup. Moses in the lane. He traveled. Omax drives. Takes it back out. Drives again. In the lane. Fouled. He'll go to the line. Ugh. Devin Booker's in the chat. What's good, Devin Booker? Shouldn't you be getting ready for a game? Omax makes 1 of 2. Post for 3. No good. Gui Santos drives. Kicks it out to Spencer for 3. No good again. Kick out to Gui Santos for 3. No good. Moses Brown grabs the rebound. Hardy in the lane. Down low to Kelly. Reverse layup missed. Moses Brown up. Got fouled. No call. Doesn't matter. The Mavs scored 100. One minute remaining. Golden State gets a bucket. Hardy drives. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Brown loses the rebound over to Spencer. Gui Santos. To someone I've never heard of. Who puts up a floater. It's no good. Stolen by the Warriors. Number 99 with the ponytail over to Gui Santos on the right wing for 3, and that will go. Draymond giving the Mavs the night-night after PJ did the last time. He knows. They all know. He's looking right at PJ Washington doing it too. He's still looking at him. Draymond's just giving it to the Mavs bench right now. Kind of love it, honestly. And that will do it. 102-126 is your final. The Mavs fall to the Warriors in an absolute blowout. An absolute blowout. All right, let's hop in to our post-game show here in just a second. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk about Kessler Edwards here, as the Mavs are in an interesting conundrum with Kessler Edwards right now. All right, let's do it. Mavericks Today post-game show coming at you as soon as I brush my hair over. Right now. Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. A tough loss for the Mavericks against the Golden State Warriors. 126-102 the final. Plain and simply, the Mavericks were a no-show in this game from the get-go. They started out the game on a 9-4 run, and the Warriors took over after that, going on a 15-0 run of their own, and the game was over from there. The Mavericks were non-competitive in this game. It looked like they were going to come out and show some fight, show some aggressiveness. That did not continue after the first phase of play. The Mavericks were dominated in every single facet of the game in this one, losing 126-102. The only player on the Mavericks that looked like they gave a shit in this game was PJ Washington. And that's kind of how PJ operates. PJ, 17 points and 4 rebounds, 3 assists in this game. He was a minus 22. But he's the only one, when the Mavericks were getting blown out, that looked like he actually cared about this game. It felt like the Mavericks weren't ready for the 12:30 local time tip-off. They weren't ready for the intensity of the Golden State Warriors. They weren't ready for the Warriors to give them their all after the last hard-fought game in Dallas that the Mavericks ended up edging out the Warriors in. Steph Curry, who played one of the worst games I've ever seen him play against the Mavericks in that last game, was fantastic today. He had 30 points and 7 rebounds in addition to 7 assists. 4 rebounds, in addition to 7 assists. 12 of 20 from the field and 3 of 8 from 3. Steph Curry looked like Steph Curry in this one. The Warriors went on multiple runs. Jason Kidd just didn't take a timeout, which I know Jason Kidd likes to do, but he just didn't take a timeout when he easily could have tried to stop some runs, maybe set up a play. Just didn't take it. The Mavericks ended up getting blown out by the Golden State Warriors. It just wasn't a good look overall. I don't care if you lose the game as long as you're competitive. The Mavericks were not competitive in this game, and it was pretty embarrassing on their part. Like, at the end of the game, when you have the likes of Kyler Kelly, Moses Brown, Omax, Brandon Williams, and Jaden Hardy playing the bottom 5 guys on your roster, that usually means you did something pretty damn wrong. And the Mavericks did everything wrong in this game for basically the final 44 minutes of it. It was complete non-competitive, a complete no-show, and the Mavericks better be ready because on Tuesday, they have a whole nother thing coming. We'll talk about Tuesday here in just a moment, and I'm sure you guys know what all that entails, but we'll detail that here in just a second. But I do want to get the thoughts of you guys down in the comments. Who is to blame for this loss? Is it Jason Kidd? Is it Kyrie Irving? Is it Jaden Hardy? Is it PJ Washington? Let me know down in the comment section for today's pinned comment. You may get hit with a YouTube ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And while that happens, go on down there and get your votes in. Who is to blame for today's loss? Tuesday night, the Mavericks head to the Crypto.com arena to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic's first game against the Dallas Mavericks in his career. After the Mavericks laid this egg, Luka had 32 the other night for the Lakers. You better damn believe he is licking his chops for this game. In the Mavericks and Warriors game, Nico Harrison was shown on the screen about 10 times. And every time, it made me absolutely cringe and just think that he did the unthinkable. He traded the Mavericks superstar. He traded the Mavericks present, past, and future. And Luka is going to make the Mavericks pay for that on Tuesday. I'll be rooting for the Mavericks to win. But I also want Luka to go off because I want to see my favorite player in the NBA do things that only he can do. Nobody in the NBA can do everything that Luka Doncic does. I can't wait to see him on the court, and the Mavericks better wake the hell up if they want to get a win on Tuesday, because if they don't, there's going to be more disaster like there was Sunday in the Bay at the Chase Center versus the Golden State Warriors. We'll get to the rest of today's show here in just a few moments, but I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for your shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. PrizePicks is also the best place to get real money action in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here was my projection for the Mavericks vs. Warriors game. Do not copy my picks. These did not hit. You can make some picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app, use code CLNS, and get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. All right, I wanted to take a look and talk a little bit about Kessler Edwards here and his future with the Mavericks. I saw this on Mavericks Twitter. Wanted to bring it up and talk about it. So Kessler Edwards obviously is on a 2-way contract with the Mavericks. 2-way contract players are allowed to be active for 50 games. For 50 games. Kessler Edwards, after the game against the Golden State Warriors, has now been active for 38 games. So he has 12 more games to be active. Now you're asking, he has 12 more games active. How many more games do the Mavericks have to play? Mavericks have 24 games left to play. So Kessler Edwards is available for exactly half of the Dallas Mavericks' remaining games. And I'm not saying that Edwards is a key piece to the Mavericks going forward in their future or anything, but he has filled in very admirably in a role that he is not used to, in a role that, frankly, he should not be playing. But the Mavericks are without Daniel Gafford, without Derek Lively, without Dwight Powell, without Anthony Davis, without all 4 guys who have the capability of playing center. So they have thrusted Kessler Edwards into an impossible position. And I'll tell you what, he's done a pretty damn good job. Edwards is available for 12 more games with 24 left. If he's active for each game going forward, which I believe he will, March 19th versus Indiana would be game number 50 in the final game he would be eligible to play. Now, I know what you're asking is this. Why can't the Mavericks just sign Kessler Edwards to a full-time roster spot? The Mavericks cap situation will not allow them to sign Edwards to a roster spot until April 10th. The Mavericks are $51,000 below the apron threshold, which means they have about 5 days of salary, maybe 4 days of salary remaining to give to a player. They signed Moses Brown to a 10-day contract to try to get some big man help here while Dwight Powell inches towards a return. After Moses Brown's contract, they don't have room to sign Edwards to the active roster. So the Mavericks are going to have to be very careful with how they use Kessler Edwards for the remainder of the season. I think they should use him sparingly, try to, rack up some DMPs, some inactives, so he can, be active for the stretch run of this season. But at the same time, if Dwight Powell's not available, you need Kessler Edwards in there. You need his body. I know he's 6'7" and he's thin, but he's one of the biggest guys the Mavericks have right now. And they're absolutely going to need his services down the stretch. So it'll be very interesting to see how Jason Kidd wants to play this. I think they're going to have to keep him active, and I think that they're going to have to just burn out his 50 games, so to speak, and then they'll have to cross the bridge when they come to it. Kessler Edwards has played okay for the Mavericks. He's started a few games at center. He's done better than everyone expected, I'll be honest with you. But as of now, they have no choice but to play him. I hope he gets elevated to the 15-man roster and gets to play those final 2-3 games, whatever it is, with the Mavericks at the end of the season. But let me know what you guys think. Should the Mavericks elevate Kessler Edwards to the 15-man roster? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Curious to hear what you guys have to say down in the comment section. Again, it was a rough one for the Dallas Mavericks, losing 126-102 to the Golden State Warriors. A complete no-show for the Mavericks on Sunday afternoon at the Chase Center. They're off Monday, and then on Tuesday, it's Luka Doncic. It's the Los Angeles Lakers against the Dallas Mavericks. We will be live for it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. We're covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors, analysis. We do live watch parties as well for a majority of the games. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon here on the channel. Appreciate all of the almost 20,000 people that joined us for our Mavs vs. Warriors watch party. Let's try to double that for Mavs and Lakers. We'll see you soon here on the channel. Let's go Mavs. All right. That is our post-game show. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been great hanging out with you guys on Sunday, despite this attempt, or despite this joke of an attempt at playing basketball for the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see you live on Tuesday, Mavs vs. Warriors. I want a big audience in here. We had a good one today, but I want a big audience in here. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friend's family, and let's get this to be the most rowdy place outside of the Crypto.com arena that we can find for this game. Again, my name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining me here on today's show. Hit that sub button. It's youtube.com/MavsTV, and we'll see you guys soon here on the channel. Peace out.